All right, what's going on, everybody? It is Edwin back again for Strictly Comics, and I'm just going to double check just to make sure that I am live and that I'm not having any technical issues. But anyways, we are here for another pretty large CGC haul. I think I got about, 35, maybe close to 40 books that I need to show, and I'm gonna do one more video probably tomorrow, but then I'm not gonna show everybody's stuff just because not everything is hot and everything needs to be showed, but just kind of trying to put it out there a little bit. Some of the guys want to see it and some of the guys really don't care. But just a quick reminder, we're having another live auction tonight. Affordable auction number 65 is coming at you in just a few hours. So once I do this video, I got to go ahead and just kind of get ready for that. But that's just a quick reminder. But let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and take this off real quick. Make sure I'm live real quick too. All right, cool. I am. All right, so let's take that off. So basically what I'm going to show you is just some of the guys' books. I'll let you know who they belong to as I remember. So let's go ahead and just get right into this. This first book belongs to, who does this belong to? God, is this it's not Marcos. I think this is Universe. I think this is Universe X's book. Because there's two of them here. This book came back. I pressed and cleaned it. It is a Venom number 3 third print variant. Y'all know what this is. Came back in 9.8, accurately graded. I think could have gone either way, to be honest with you, but came back in 9.6. So I was really happy about that. This one is hgmlaw, and it was already graded at a 9.0. All right, so I took it out and I pressed and cleaned it, and it came back a 9.8. So yeah, both of them, which I was really surprised, both of them came back 9.8s. I'm kind of surprised. I'm gonna explain why in this video, guys. I'm going to show some inconsistencies with CGC, and I'm going to explain why, in my opinion, there are inconsistencies. Okay. All right. So there is that. This belongs to, I think this belongs to Marcos. Yeah. This next one belongs to Marcos. Who's in the house? Big comic book collectors in the house. What's up? J-Rod Ham, drinking and watching football. That is awesome, man. I will be drinking myself, but probably later on tonight during the auction because I don't have much going on for myself. And then Hawaiian Punch, you're a 10, bro. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. This is Marcos's book. He's got a couple books I'm going to show off, but this is definitely accurately graded. And then one of the things, and I'll show you guys know what this is. There's not any of the manufacturing spine or tears or rips at the bottom. I think there's one small one, but it was definitely accurately graded in my opinion. It is a dun, 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 dun. That's right, 9.8. First appearance of Woody Harrelson. No, I'm just playing. First appearance of Carnage. Y'all know what it is. Now, this book, Hawaiian Punch, this is your book. Now, after looking at this book again, I thought it probably could have gone like a 9.4, 9.6. And I am not going to be able to show you through the camera, but Hawaiian Punch, when you get this, look at the staple, because like I told you, even though it cleans the rust off the staples, a slight little bit of color rub came off, but it didn't matter because they grade the inner cover, not the outer cover. But if you look at one of the staples behind the staple, there's still a little bit of rust, which almost, well, it did. It discolored the paper and it wouldn't come off. And I know this because I had to remove the top staple to try to clean the rust off underneath it, and it still wouldn't come off. So I put the staple back in, and I just left the bottom one alone. But you can see at the bottom staple, there's still a tiny little bit of rust behind the staple, in between the staple and the page. But he's already happy about this because he knows what this is. This is a Vision and Scarlet Witch. But check out the banner, y'all. Not only is it a 9.8, but look at the banner. It's a double cover. The first cover got a 9.6. The inner cover got a 9.8. This is probably, I think 9.8's regular covers are going like anywhere between $400 and $500, maybe $600. This is just some advice to you, Hawaiian Punch. I would get rid of this stuff because I don't believe in the value of these books that are hot because of movies and TV shows sustaining long term. I probably wouldn't take less than $1,200 from this book. I got to check GPA analysis to see how many double covers are out there. But because the regular covers in 9/8 are going for like $500-$600, if you were to sell this, bro, this could be like and it's white pages too. It could be a one of a kind. I don't know. I have to check GPA analysis and get back to you. But this is definitely a hot item, and I probably wouldn't take less than $1,200 or $1,500 for this. That's just me. But double cover. It was in pretty high grade already, but it definitely had that staple rust, which I was really concerned about. Because and this is just an example of the inconsistency of CGC. I didn't want to take a chance because even though it could have gone under the radar, I didn't want to take a chance. And I still think that some of the staple rust in this grading submission still kind of went under the radar, but I did get most of it off of the cover. It's just that it's just like a really tiny, it's almost like a little drop, the size of like a drop of rust behind in between the staple and the page that I was not able to get off. This book also belongs to Marcos. I thought this could have gone either way. 9.6, 9.8 is definitely really, really high grade. It's just another book that I know they're really grading hard on, and you can see right here. It came back at 9.6. So not bad, but I know everybody wants this book in a 9.8. If it ain't a 9.8, because a 9.0, 9.2 to a 9.6, they're all almost the same value. There's maybe a $50 difference between the two, but it's still a 9.6. But I also think that, so you see the miswrap, you see how part of the front cover is on the back. I'm almost wondering if they count, mark down for that, because it's kind of a big miswrap, but I'm not really sure how they grade the miswraps in the center and all that stuff. What's up, 69 Chop Shop? Is this Marcos's book also? Let me check. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is Marcos's book too. So this is a X-Men number 4. Check it out. Newsstand. And another 9.8. So this is definitely a extremely high grade submission. First appearance of Omega Red. Don't need to show this book off too much. I think every collector probably has one right now. I mean, there's only like maybe 8 million copies printed. So, but yeah. All right. So this right here, Venom number 9. I think this is Hawaiian Punches. This is the first full Dylan Brock. It's the animated edition. Now, I felt like, well, no, they probably accurately grade. And I'll explain why here in a minute. So this is the Venom number 9 animation edition. Sorry about the glare, guys. Came back in 9.4. Now, after inspecting this book, I thought it deserved a higher grade until I looked at the back, and you can see the back right here. You see that color rubbing? If you look at the grader's notes, they actually indicate and mention the color rubbing. So I guess they do knock down for that, even though this is more like a manufacturing issue. It doesn't have anything to do with like just being careless. Maybe CG or maybe Diamond, I'm not sure. But they did mention that in the grader's notes. So it basically got a 9.4 because of the color rubbing. So kind of disappointed about that because it's actually a really gorgeous book. Now this one is hgmlaws. And if Universe X is watching, I will show you what's up. Now, there's going to be some inconsistencies that I'm going to go through here. And also, there's another thing I'm going to mention, guys. Number one, this book that I'm about to show you, I probably had 15 to 20 of these books over the past 2 or 3 months submitted. Why? You guys know why. It was originally graded a 9.0. All right. After pressing and cleaning it, it came back a 9.4. And I know that it's hgmlaws because I took note of this right here. I don't know if you guys can see. He had those two little ticks at the bottom of the corner. So this is hgmlaws, but like I said, I probably had about 15 to 20 of these submitted, guys. And here's what I've been doing. And here's what I will tell you guys. You can take my advice or not. I'm seeing too many of these books just getting almost any random grade because CGC is on to what people are doing. They understand that people are submitting these books only because they're hot and they're going to flip them. This, I think, was accurately graded, but I'm going to show you Universe X's here in a minute, which I do not think was accurately graded. And I'll explain here in just a minute. But the thing is, guys, is when you start submitting like 20 Ultimate Fallouts #1 at the same time, I don't think that they're going to accurately grade them, because what happens is I think that they start grading these harder because they understand the market and they see the reason why people are submitting them to just flip them. And CGC pretty much determines the grade, which then in turn determines the market. So I think in a sense, in a way that of trying to control, maybe even manipulate the market, they're not grading these books accurately like they should. And I'll explain a little bit further here as we go on. But this is hgmlaws. He had it previously graded at a 9.0. This one is Universe X's. Now, looking at this book, it's way nicer than the grade that they gave it. But they did something to it, which I don't know if it factored into the grade or not. But because of the issue that I'm about to show you, I told Universe X, you know what, I'll just resubmit it for him for free, because I felt bad, because I know without a doubt it's not graded accurately, and I'll show you why. His came back a 9.0. But check out what they did. When they submitted it, I don't know if this happened when they put it in the sleeve, but it was not there when I submitted it because it's a very easy press. Look at the corner. Let me see if I can get it. You see that corner bend right there? You guys see the bend? It doesn't break color, but you see the bend right there. Let's flip it around the back and see. Maybe you can see a little bit better. Let me see if I can get this light on. Okay, yeah, you see the corner right there? You see it has a tiny little bend, dog ear. You guys see it? That is not breaking color. It's a very easy press. I would not have submitted this book like that, but that's how it came back. It came back bent like that. So because of that, I'm going to go ahead and just resubmit it for him. The problem is, and I'm going to show you with these next two, is that I try to part these out. I don't try to submit everybody's Ultimate Fallouts at one time. I really don't like to submit more than 2 at a time because of the reasons that I just told you guys. So Universe X, bro, they robbed you on this. We talked over the phone. This is definitely at least a 9.4. So I'll submit it one more time, free of charge. Hopefully it comes back a 9.4. But yeah, I'm going to press that out before I send it, so you don't have to worry about that. Now this one is definitely accurately graded. But yep, and here's some more inconsistencies I'm going to show you guys here in a minute. Yeah, so we'll go through this. So here, the Pacelli variant. All right, came back in 9.8. This belongs to, who does this belong to? This, I think, belongs to Universe X too. Yeah, this belongs to Universe X. This came back in 9.8, but Universe X, check it out, bro. They did the same thing. Look. Let me see if I can. You see that corner bend? You see it? It doesn't break color. You see it? But because it's already slabbed and it's a 9.8, I'm not going to mess with it. I don't recommend taking it out to press it out again or whatever. It's already in a 9.8. Leave it as is, man. I don't know if you're going to keep it, flip it, whatever. But same thing happened. Another corner bend on this one. But as you can see, they didn't factor that into the grading. All right, let me see what you guys are talking about. Thanks, Brian Dillon. WhoDat's in the house. What's up, WhoDat? Along with 361. Yeah, WhoDat, they gifted you and me, man. Yeah, that Electra, yep. Yeah, they and WhoDat, if y'all remember the video that I did when I did the God, what was it? The Wonder Woman, the early Wonder Woman, Golden Age Wonder Woman, and the Sensation Comics. CGC emailed me and told me that they took a chunk out of that Sensation Comics, and they gave me like $108 credit. So there's definitely something going on with the mishandling of these books, and I get it. They probably deal with such high volume that they're not cared about handling it properly. They're just trying to put it in the sleeve, slab it, boom, move on. Sleeve, slab it, boom, move on. And they're mishandling these books, and it's just wrong. They need to be a little bit more careful and show more care and concern when dealing with these books, because WhoDat's Electra, the Sensation Comics that I mentioned, and then just these two books that I mentioned, plus the overlooking of the staple rust. So it's not good, man. And I think people are really starting to take notice within the community. So this is the last book that I'm going to show you guys. And is this one, I think this one might be undergraded, and it's going to go to the same reason that I just mentioned, because this is definitely way nice. No, you know what? No, I think they got it right, because there's a little bit of a corner. It breaking color. I remember pressing out, but it still breaks color. But it's the second printing. You know, he's got his mask off, or no, he's got his face shown, but it came back a 9.4. So Universe X, I think, has another Ultimate Fallout number 4 first printing and second printing, and those are going to go in the, well, they already went in the next submission, the one before this one, but you just can't send in all these Ultimate Fallout. And I'll give you another example. I sent 4 for the comic book champ, and I told him, I said, man, you have at least 1, and I think maybe 2 out of the 4 that should come back in 9.8. Every single one of them came back in 9.6. Every single one of them. And it's just ridiculous. Roman Curtis, it's going to be myself. It's going to be Justin. It's going to be Adam. It's going to be WhoDat. It's going to be Wolf Blitz. Sands Incorporated is making a first appearance. And Carlos, a guy who I know here in Houston, he's been on 1 or 2 times before. He's going to be joining us, but he's going to have a nice setup of just a whole bunch of books, which is basically going to be kind of like a claim sale. He's just going to have a whole bunch of books and a whole bunch of prices, I think, set up. And you guys just pick what you want, the letter, whatever. And he's going to try something a little bit different. So what's up, Sith AF? Let me see. I mean, you can. I don't know what good it would do, WhoDat. I would probably just take an L on that one, man, just because I don't personally like to ruffle any feathers when it comes to CGC. We know that from Marky 316 and the experience that he had with the rainbow jizz. But I mean, I don't know what the value is on that book and the condition that it came back as, and in a 9.4, 9.6, 9.8. But it's up to you, man. I probably just take the L because I've taken some L's and then move on. But I don't know if it would do any good, to be honest with you. So what's up, Comic Brain? So, all right, guys, that's it. This video has already gone a little bit longer than I had expected. So don't forget about the live auction tonight here in just a few hours. We're going to have a great time tonight. I can already feel it's going to be a real good night tonight. So check us out. With that being said, we're going to do another free giveaway. But until then, guys, we'll see you guys here in just, 4 or 5 hours, guys. You guys enjoy your football. Enjoy your time with your family and your day off. I'll see you guys soon. All right, everybody. Take care. Bye.